Glory of King Uzziah and the danger of pride in Uzziah, a young boy of 16, became king of Judah after the death of his father, Amaziah. He reigned in Jerusalem for 52 years, and during the early part of his reign, he did what was right in the eyes of the Lord. Uzziah sought God, and as long as he sought the Lord, God gave him success. Under Uzziah's leadership, Judah flourished. He fortified Jerusalem with towers and strengthened its walls. He built cisterns to ensure water for the people, and supported agriculture, making the land fruitful. Uzziah's fame spread far and wide because of his victories over the Philistines, Arabs, and Meunites. Even the Ammonites paid him tribute. With God's favor, he became powerful, and his kingdom prospered. One of Uzziah's greatest achievements was his innovation in military technology. He had skilled men design devices that could shoot arrows and hurl large stones from the towers of Jerusalem. This advancement gave Judah a significant advantage over its enemies. Uzziah's army, well-trained and well-equipped, was one of the strongest in the region. His name became synonymous with strength and success. However, as Uzziah grew powerful, his heart became proud. He began to rely on his own abilities and achievements rather than on God. His pride led him to commit a grave sin that would mark the turning point of his reign. One day, Uzziah decided to enter the temple of the Lord to burn incense on the altar, an act reserved only for the priests, the descendants of Aaron. The priests, led by Azariah, confronted him, saying, "It is not right for you, Uzziah, to burn incense to the Lord. That is for the priests, the descendants of Aaron, who have been consecrated to burn incense. Leave the sanctuary, for you have been unfaithful, and you will not be honored by the Lord God." But Uzziah, filled with anger and pride, refused to listen. With a censer in his hand, he stood defiantly in the temple, ready to burn the incense. As he did, leprosy broke out on his forehead in front of the priests and everyone present. The priests, horrified, rushed to remove him from the temple, and Uzziah himself was eager to leave, knowing the Lord had struck him. From that day forward, Uzziah lived in isolation, afflicted with leprosy. He was no longer able to enter the temple of the Lord or take part in the affairs of the kingdom. His son, Jotham, took over the responsibilities of governing the people in his place. Though Uzziah's reign had begun with faithfulness and prosperity, it ended in disgrace because of his pride and disobedience. He was remembered as a king who achieved great things, but ultimately fell because he did not remain humble before God. When Uzziah died, he was buried near his ancestors, but his tomb bore the mark of his leprosy as a lasting reminder of his failure to honor God's commands. The story of Uzziah serves as a cautionary tale. It reminds us that no matter how successful or powerful we become, we must remain humble and obedient to God. Pride can lead even the mightiest to fall, and true greatness is found in seeking the Lord and following his ways.